With the ongoing pandemic, people are hearing about respirators and ventilators more than ever before, as the use for these items has increased around the globe. Many people get the terms respirator and ventilator confused and use them interchangeably. However, these two medical devices are not the same and have different uses. Join me this week as I discuss respirators, ventilators, and the differences between the two items. Mechanical ventilators are commonly used to treat patients who require respiratory support or who are experiencing respiratory failure. They may also be used long-term for the management of a chronic medical condition. The ventilator takes over the work of breathing for the patient when he's not able to breathe or if he's not able to breathe adequately on his own. In order for a patient to be on a ventilator, he must be intubated, wherein a tube is inserted through the patient's nose or mouth and into his trachea. Or he must have a tracheostomy tube, which is a tube surgically implanted into the trachea. The tube is connected to the ventilator, which pushes air into the patient's lungs. Ventilators are a form of life support, and they may be necessary for a number of reasons, including improving oxygen levels. Mechanical ventilation can allow for higher concentrations of oxygen to be delivered directly into the lungs. Reducing carbon dioxide levels. If carbon dioxide is building up in the patient's body, ventilation may help get rid of the excess carbon dioxide. Allowing the patient to rest. If a patient is working so hard to breathe that the rest of his body is struggling to heal, ventilation may be necessary. Breathing for the patient. If the patient is unable to breathe on his own, ventilation may be necessary. Additionally, patients who are unconscious and are not breathing adequately on his own may require ventilation. Mechanical ventilation may be necessary for varying lengths of time, depending on the reason for ventilation. A respirator is designed to protect the wearer from inhalation or exposure to harmful particles and contaminants. These masks can cover just the nose and mouth, or they can cover the whole face or even the entire head. Each type is used for a different hazard. It is important to use the right type that provides the correct protection. The four most common types of respirators include filtering face piece respirators. N95 respirators are a filtering face mask respirator, commonly used in the medical profession. These disposable masks cover the nose and mouth and can filter out particles such as dust, fumes, and mists. They do not protect against gas or vapor. Elastomeric half-face piece respirators. These reusable masks cover the nose and mouth and feature replaceable cartridges or filters that protect against gases, particles, and vapors. Elastomeric full face piece respirators. These reusable masks also feature replaceable cartridges or filters, but they cover the entire face, including the eyes. As a result, they can offer superior protection from gases, particles, and vapors. These are commonly referred to as gas masks. Self-contained breathing apparatus. Much like a scuba tank, self-contained breathing apparatuses have their own supply of air in a tank. These are used for entering or escaping from an environment that has been determined to be immediately dangerous to life and health. These respirators are frequently worn by firefighters and those working around hazardous material. When it comes to ventilators and respirators, there is a big difference in the purpose and function of each device. Respirators are masks worn to protect the wearer from noxious substances, pollution, or other particulates in the air, including airborne infectious agents. Ventilators, on the other hand, are medical machines designed to push air into and out of the patient's lungs, providing artificial respiration for patients who are struggling to breathe, unable to breathe, or who have stopped breathing. In short, respirators are protective masks, while ventilators are machines used to help patients breathe. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to like and subscribe down below. I hope you have a great day and a wonderful week. Bye-bye.